Mm, 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 mm.
And the music stopped.
I can never hear
There
it,
it is.
but I
There it
just
is.
know it in my heart. I just know it. I already know where we are on the beat. There it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is Monday night. You are on Twitch. You are watching Stupid Games, Stupid Prizes. I am your stupid host, Justin Swinson. Welcome to checking us out here on the Trident Network on Twitch. That's how you got to do it when you're a cool Gen Zer like me. That's right, me. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Welcome to the Trident Network. If you have stumbled upon us here and have no idea what that is, I'm going to tell you. It is a digital entertainment network guided on three principles: connection, support, and accessibility. This is the place where you will find artists from all over creating podcasts, creating videos, creating live shows just like this one, all just in order to kind of express themselves creatively. They want to have an outlet, and the Trident Network provides that space for people to put up their work, have fun, and, just give away stupid prizes, because that's what I'm going to do this evening. Now, these stupid prizes, they may be cheap, but the price adds up. So you got to support us here at the Trident Network. We got to keep the lights on. We got to pay the bills. This is a product of Amazon, so Jeff Bezos is on our ass all the goddamn time. The fastest way you can do that, if you look right under the screen right now, right under there, you'll see a little button that says subscribe. That's the fastest way to help us out. Quick, easy, one click, you're locked in, and then you'll be locked into all the programming that we have here on Twitch with the Trident Network. We typically have shows here on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. We also have podcasts that are happening right now that you can listen to. You can check out our entire network. I'm sure Val is throwing a link in the chat that can link you to all those sort of great things. And now that the writer's strike is hopefully coming to an end, some of our podcasts that have been taking a strike-related hiatus will be coming back. Those are programs like Anjali Vision, D Commentaries, Pop Culture Period Piece. They will all be coming back because, woo, finally things are going right for writers. Hopefully,
and actors.
things are going right for all.
The
What's
writers
that?
got what they wanted, but we're waiting on the actors now to get what they
I
want.
know it's always the last shoe to drop, but hopefully everybody gets what they want. And then after actors, auto workers can get what they want. Mm-hmm. And then after that, Second City teachers can get what they want. Ooh, who said that? Wow, that's crazy. Whoa, we're getting too caught up here on a Monday night. Pay the Second City teachers. All right. If you don't have a subscription to Twitch, the easiest thing you can do, if you still want to subscribe, because fun fact, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe to the Trident Network for free for $0. That click of a button will cost you absolutely nothing. But if you don't have an Amazon Prime subscription, you're a better person than me. Congratulations. All you got to do is give $5 and you will still get the same subscription privileges for just $5. Easy peasy. I think we've covered everything. I've danced around a little bit, got a good heat going under this jacket. I think it's time to get today's game started. How about we meet this evening's contestants? Contestants, say hello to the internet.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I didn't know if I was muted still or not.
They can hear you loud and clear.
I didn't know when I was being muted at all, and I wanted to say things to people while you were talking, Justin, but sorry.
Well, you missed your chance. It's too late. All right, we are going to give you guys a second to introduce yourselves one at a time, starting with the contestant in this first bubble right about here. Contestant number one, right above me. Introduce yourself to the internet.
Hello, everybody. My name is Daniela Kreidler. I'm so excited to be here on a Monday night. Best way to spend a Monday night.
Hot take, but I have to agree.
Yeah, I could, or I could be here, or I could be upstairs, probably eating fake food that my son's cooking. So,
ooh, that also sounds good. Val, one point to Daniela for buttering up the host and saying this is the best place to be on Monday nights. Bribery will get you far in this game, but maybe not for the contestant number two in this middle bubble right here. Introduce yourself to the internet.
Hi, I'm Andy Pierce, and currently I'm having a good time on a Monday night with Justin Swinson. The man, the myth, the legend.
All right, too far. It went too far. See,
I'm
there's a
not
lot.
Are you gonna give me a negative
feeling
point for
my
that?
mood.
I'm not going to give you a negative point for that. You will
Okay.
break even.
Okay.
There's always a limit to these things, and you got to try it out before we find it.
Okay.
That's life. Contestant all the way down on the end in that furthest bubble. Introduce yourself to the internet, please.
Hello, internet. My name is Brittany Handler. I'm excited to be here, and I had 2 Uncrustables for dinner. I'm like really addicted to Uncrustables. So that's how my little intro to you, internet, and your fun fact to know about.
2 Uncrustables. Hot damn. All right, fair enough. I've yet to have dinner, so I got to figure it out. But that'll have to wait because we got a game to play. And before we jump into the game, how about we talk about the first prize that'll be given out this evening? This is a 3-prize pack from our lovely sponsor, the one, the only, Dollar Value Plus. That's right. Dollar Value Plus, 6714 North Clark Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60626. Man, I love this place so much. Guys, as you all know, spooky season is upon us. It is October the 2nd. It is time to talk all things Halloween. So I was feeling very inspired when I walked into Dollar Value Plus this weekend. I was thinking to myself, man, how about we base this whole thing around if we were set in a horror movie, what would be the prizes that you would need to survive? The first prize that I am going to reveal for you all, I feel like the main thing that happens in a lot of horror movies, people just can't see. It's too dark whenever things happen. And that is why your first prize will be this wonderful little candle.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
My first thought about things you need in a horror movie, I was like, a machete, like a gun.
Me too.
No, hey, no. Dollar Value Plus sells many things, but they do not have either of those. But we'll
That'll
see.
go perfect next to my ofrenda. Little altar.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there will be other prizes revealed as we go along. This is just the first of 3 prizes that tonight's winner will receive. How about we jump into the game, guys? Let's play round 1. All right, friendos. It's October, but that just means we just left the wonderful month of September. So we are going to be playing the classic game sponsored by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember? What's going to happen here is I will give you an event that has already happened in the year 2023. All you got to do is tell me how many days ago that event happened. Can you believe we're less than 100 days away from 2024? Whew, makes me want to rip my hair out. All right. These are multiple choice questions because I'm not a monster and I'm going to come to you one at a time. Let's start with the one that happened most recently. It's going to be the release of the Barbie movie, now the highest grossing comedy movie of all time.
Can we steal?
Now, how many days ago was the Barbie movie? What's that, Brittany?
Can we steal? Wait, is this the question for everyone, or like you doing one by one?
This question is for everyone, and I'll come to you when your time comes, Brittany. Excellent question. Tell me, how many days ago was the Barbie movie released in the United States? Was it 73 days ago, 76 days ago, or 79 days ago? Brittany, since the squeakiest wheel gets the oil, I will let you have your first attempt at this. How many days ago was the Barbie movie released in America?
79.
Andy, what are you thinking? Barbie movie in America, 73, 76, 79.
I would say 73. I did attend Barbenheimer, so I'm gonna go with my gut and say 73.
All right. No pressure, but you may get flamed in the chat. Which one did you prefer?
Barbie, 100%.
All right. Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Daniela, what are you thinking? How many days ago was the Barbie movie released in America?
Can you give me the options again?
Sure can. 73 days, 76 days, or 79 days?
I'm going with 76.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Everybody chose different numbers. I like that. That's very fun. But that only means one person got it right. And that one person who knew that Barbie was released on July 21st of this year, 73 days ago, that's Andy.
Yay!
One point.
I'm Knuff.
I literally just got that hoodie in the mail last week. I may put it on
Let's
it.
go. That's awesome.
Why I thought it was July 11th, and that is why I went with 79. But for some reason, I did think it was July 11th. So I think I should get a point for like being able to count back to July 11th closer.
You'll get a point if you get something right. You have 4 more attempts. You know what's no laughing matter? The Titan submersible implosion.
Oh.
How many days ago was this very, very sad event? Was it 106 days, 109 days, or 111 days ago? Daniela, I'll come to you first.
Okay, so because I have this thing with the number 9, I'm gonna go with 109 days ago.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, I'll come to you here. How many days ago was that implosion?
Man, rest in peace, Logitech controller. I would probably say 106 days.
God dang it. I did not want to make any jokes during this one.
Sorry.
But
Laughing matter, I was like, huh?
Sorry.
I know, part of me is like, it's on the internet. Who cares?
Who cares?
Oh, gosh. All right, Brittany, here we go.
I do have one thing to say. This may be a little bit of a trick question because is it when it imploded? Is it when it disappeared?
Ooh.
Is it when people started looking, when we knew? So I'm gonna go with 111 because C's get degrees.
Okay, fair enough. I was going to give you a further explanation. It is the approximate time of implosion as calculated by Navy SEALs. I don't freaking know who came up with this day. But according to Wikipedia, that day was June 18th, which was 106 days ago. And he gets another point.
My heart will go on, Logitech controller.
God damn. I'm sure
Sorry.
Celine Dion made so much money that month that she had to be like, what's going on? Because you know she doesn't watch the news.
She didn't know. She didn't know.
She has no idea.
She didn't know at all.
She's like, did they make another Titanic?
All I know is it's all coming back to me.
Speaking of songs, let's talk about the Eurovision Song Contest in 2023. Now, when was a winner declared? Was it 142 days ago, 144 days ago, or 148 days ago? Brittany, just because you seem the deepest in thought here, I'm going to pick on you. Which one of these days do you think?
I'm sticking with C. 148.
All right, it's bound to
like
work.
the strategy is it's bound to hit at some point.
Yeah, it's bound, broken clock or whatever. Andy, what do you think? Eurovision Song Contest. How many days ago?
Man, I feel so bad because I was in Europe this summer. And I did not pay attention to that.
Jeez.
Sorry. 142 days. I'm gonna go with that.
All right. Daniela, what are you thinking here? Eurovision Song Contest. Oh, and bonus point if you can name me either the country that won or the song that won.
See, that's the problem is that I don't even know who the winner is because
okay.
my TV and just everything is taken over by a 4-year-old right now. So
Fair.
I have very limited, interaction with the outside world. I know Bluey. So
hey, Bluey rocks.
It does. So I'm gonna go with 148. Was that even an option? Okay, cool.
It was. And also, I get it. Kids, 4-year-olds don't want to watch Peacock. It's an odd app for them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the Eurovision Song Contest, it was won by a Swedish contestant with the song Tattoo. And that happened on May 13th, which was 142 days ago. All right, Andy's really, dates too well.
I don't know. I got nothing but time to think about. So, but I knew it was freaking Sweden. So, those Swedes, man, those Swedes. God bless them.
All right, How many days ago did Silicon Valley Bank fail? I'll give you a hint. I know, banks, right? So far long ago. I'll give you a little hint. This happened in March. I'll give you that. That's all I'm gonna give you. Was that 206 days ago, 212 days ago, or 218 days ago? Daniela, what do you think?
Because I'm so good at math. Yeah, no. We're gonna go with 218.
Okay, fair enough. Andy, you've been on it on this whole thing, so I'll let you go here. What are you thinking?
This is where I feel like I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna go with 206 days ago.
Okay. Brittany?
I have to stick with C's. This game is so difficult for me. There are many things that like numbers don't make any sense to me in my brain. And now you're combining it with banks, which money also makes no sense to me. So I'm sticking with C.
Honestly, it seems as though, they probably weren't very good at banking either. That's why they failed. But this happened on March 10th, 206 fucking days ago. This is so
Oh
weird.
my God. Wow. I would like to thank Crypto Bros for failing so that way I could win this game. Thank you. 100%.
All right. We have one more of these. Wow, Andy could almost have a perfect score. This would be insane. And we would have to, I don't know, test you for performance enhancers or something. But after 15 rounds of voting, Republican Kevin McCarthy is finally elected Speaker of the House. How many days ago did this happen? Andy, since you've gotten all of these, I gotta let you go first. Was this 250 days ago, 260 days ago, or 268 days ago?
I'm gonna say 260 days ago. I'm gonna go with that.
All right. Daniela, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with what he's going with.
Oh, smart strategy. 260.
Good choice.
All right. Brittany,
Okay.
I got a feeling I know where
No,
you're going.
I'm not. But I'm gonna be so mad if that's the answer because the one time I don't. But I'm guessing. I'm not good with numbers, right? So I'm guessing 268 days ago is so exact that might be January 1st. So I'm gonna go with 260.
Okay.
So we're all
you hate
locked
to see
in.
it. It was on January 7th, 268 days ago.
By 8 days. I'm
Sorry.
Damn
sorry.
it, Andy.
Just
Sorry.
see it. Don't
Well,
go chasing waterfalls, Brittany. You got to stick to the rivers and lakes you're used to. Come on. Well, after an entertaining round that honestly, good Lord, I can't believe all these things were so long ago. I feel not as Gen Z as I thought I felt at the beginning of this show. But after one round, Andy has 4 points. Daniela has 1. Brittany, you are in last with none. But hey, things could happen. I have seen people turn this game around many a time. In fact, now's the time to possibly turn this game around for the person in second place, which is you, Daniela. It is time for our redemption round before we hop into round 2 here. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give you a topic to speak on for about 20 seconds. You will speak on this topic and try and convince our lovely audience that you deserve some points for it. All you got to do is just, speak from the heart and say what you feel. Now, the biggest thing that's going on anywhere for some strange reason, at least in my Instagram algorithm, is the budding romance between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, who have I dubbed Trailer. Do you think it is possible for a romance so public to actually last? And don't you think they need a little bit of privacy and everybody should calm the fuck down? Or should they just keep hitting the gas? They're rich people. They can do whatever they want. Have a fling. Who cares? It is up to you. Your time begins when you are ready.
Let's be honest. I mean, can anybody in that has that lifestyle really be in a relationship that's going to last? I don't think so. So as much as I like her, and I'll be honest, I have no idea who he is or what he does. I think that they should probably both just have a fling, and enjoy it while it lasts. And then in a couple of months, they're both going to end up with somebody else. I don't know, Kendall Jenner, or what's the other guy? Who's she dating? No. The Bad Bunny, the sister. Maybe they'll break up, and then they can date them, and then it'll just be a big thing on Instagram and TikToks and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I say have a fling, and then hit the gas.
All right, have a fling, hit the gas. Fair enough. I'm sure there's at least one dude bro in the chat right now typing in all caps, he's an 8-time Pro Bowler. But it's fine.
I don't know.
It's fine. But it is time for everyone in our wonderful chat to decide whether Danielle will be receiving 2 big points.
Please.
All you have to do is say whether you agree or disagree. While we wait for those poll results to pour on in, Brittany, what do you think?
Oh, I get to talk about it?
Yeah, we all gonna talk about it. This is
okay, I was gonna say, I've decided that I'm one of the biggest Swifties in Chicago. And okay, no, I'm not. I was gonna say like maybe in the comedy community in Chicago. Okay. But so I like have been dying to talk about this with someone, and I don't see anyone in my life. I love it. She and Joe are no longer in a relationship. Bye, Joe. You know why we're saying goodbye to Joe? Because Joe broke up with her apparently because he couldn't handle her level of fame, and like he loved her. He like fell in love with her when she was in her Reputation era and like had to be shunned from the world, and he like liked that. But now that she's like one of the biggest people in the world, he like was like, no, bye, bitch. So bye to Joe. And she's always only dated like theater boys, which same. And I love that she's dating like a hot dumb jock. And I also love that like she's just kind of like having fun and like being a little slutty and like doing whatever she wants because she's been such a relationship girly. And I just love this for her. I love her getting to have her little walk about town with a hot football boy.
Sounds fun. Andy, what do you think?
You know, I got nothing but love for Taylor Swift. I don't know. I think she's always changing the game, like when it comes to her sound. She's always experimenting with things. So I don't know. I feel like she deserves happiness. I mean, you know, worst case scenario, like they break up and she writes another banger album. Like, hell yeah, I'm down for it. Let's do it. Let's just hope it's like in the vein of folklore, because I really like that album. That album was dope.
You know what else is dope? Daniela getting 2 points.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Our lovely audience has decided to agree with you that, yeah, why not? Have a fling. We're just on a little blue dot that's slowly burning in on itself. Might as well bang a hot job for a couple months.
Yeah.
Let's head on down to round 2. I feel like I glitched for a second when I said that. Yeah, that was fun.
Being of Taylor Swift.
Cut out.
All right, my little Swifties. I know we were talking about dumb football players a second ago, but it's time to smarten up. We're playing Justin's Book Club. Here's how this will work. I'm going to name a book that is written by a celebrity. All you have to do is correctly guess how many pages that book is. The closest guess will receive 3 points. The second closest will receive 2 points. The furthest away will receive 1 point. Guys, don't overthink this. I promise every book is a 3-digit number. All right? Let's start with Spare by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Actually, can we still call him that? I feel like he gave that up. It's not important. Anyway, how many pages is his book Spare? Danielle, I'm going to come to you first because you just got some points. What are you thinking?
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with an even number. We'll say 222 pages.
222. All right. Fair enough. Andy, what do you think?
Oh man, it depends, because if he had a ghostwriter, I would say it would be 350, but I'm gonna say 257 pages.
257. Very specific.
Yeah, sweet spot.
Yep. Brittany, you seem very deep in thought about this.
Well, I forgot that he's like probably not like, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what I was saying. Like, I don't know if Prince Harry's dumb or not. Like, I just like a lot of, I mean, so that's
I
why I'm
think
like,
he's the smart one. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's the smart one.
at first I was thinking he was like a 300 girly. But like in the 300s, but then everyone was saying so low. And then I was like, wait, is he dumber than I thought? So I'm going to say 323.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, don't quote me on that. I think he's the smart one. Maybe I'll do some research in between rounds or something to confirm said beliefs. But I can tell you his book, oh baby, 416 pages.
Ooh.
I was going to guess
Brittany, you get 3
373,
big
then I got
points.
scared.
You're right back in this game, though.
Wait, you just gave me 6 points.
No,
Yeah,
got
you
2
got the
points.
second
Oh,
on
that's
top of
right.
your 4.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, sorry.
Math is fun.
Almost had a heart attack.
All right. How about Making It So, a memoir by Sir Patrick Stewart? He's been around a while, so maybe this book will have some pages to it. I'll leave it at that. Daniela, I'll come to you first. How many pages is Patrick Stewart's memoir?
Well, it has to be more than the last guy's book. So we're gonna go with 380.
It's not more than the last guy's book, but
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me pick a new number. We'll do. Can you tell me what the last guy's book was?
16.
3 what?
416.
Oh, 416. Okay, so we're gonna go with 420.
Okay, nice. Brittany, what do you think? How many pages for Patrick Stewart's book?
These numbers are just jumping out of my brain. And like,
Ooh.
I should have
You're
gone
in
with
the Matrix.
I've actually never seen the Matrix, but I should have gone with my first guess the first time. So I'm going to go with the number that jumped out. And for some reason, it's 583.
Okay. All right. Andy, what do you think here?
It's Patrick Stewart, and I feel like he has an economy of words when he speaks. So I'd probably say like maybe like 375.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Now I'm the one who has to do math because this memoir is exactly 480 pages.
Wow.
Which by my math means, Daniela, you'll get 3 big points. Sorry, Brittany, it looks like you only get 1. Val, is my math right on that? Close.
No, I think. Wait.
Val, I think
No,
I think she guessed higher. Yeah. Higher than me.
She gets higher, but it's how far away you are.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's right.
she's 103 over, and you're
105 to 103.
105. Yeah, so Brittany gets 2.
Yep.
Wow, by 2 whole pages. 3 whole pages. Crazy. All right. What I'll tell you guys is a much lighter read, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, is Love, Pamela by Pamela Anderson. How many pages is this book? No ghostwriter. Andy, I'll come to you first. What do you think?
Oof. I would have to say 190 pages.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
You said light read, so
I mean, geez, she's not writing young adult fiction or anything.
I don't know.
She's been around a little bit.
That's true. That's true.
Too late. Daniela, what are you thinking?
Give her a few more pages. We'll go with 220.
Okay. Brittany, you've had the most time to think about this. Love, Pamela by Pamela Anderson. How many pages?
I also love Pamela Anderson. 264.
How many?
264.
Got it. Okay. Wow. That's pretty close, actually, because it's 256.
Ooh.
Impressive. Well done. Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Andy, you will get 1 point for not putting enough respect on Pamela Anderson's name.
Oh.
You have a chance to redeem yourself because this next book is actually a work of fiction. It is the book Gray by Fall Out Boy bassist Pete Wentz. Yeah, he wrote a book. And the Amazon reviews, not bad.
Can you give us the genre or no?
I'm gonna need some time, but yeah, I can whip that up for you.
I have a feeling it's about vampires.
I'll give you a whole synopsis in just a second, but let's get some guesses in. How about we go with, Daniela, you're in the lead. How about you go first? How many pages do you think this book is?
I'm gonna say 295.
Brittany?
318.
And Andy, bring us on home. How many pages?
I'm gonna say 346.
6. Got it. All right. Gray by Pete Wentz. 240 pages.
Dang it. That was real fast.
Does anybody, for a shot at a bonus point, does anybody want to guess the Amazon rating for this book? There have been 481 ratings.
I will guess. I'm gonna guess it's 4.2 stars.
Okay. Brittany, what do you think?
4.6.
Okay. Daniela?
4.8.
It's 4.6.
Wow.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm not reading this whole thing that they put in here.
I was asking because I wanted to know like young adult, like because then I was thinking like length. I was like that would help.
Is there vampires? I need to know if there's vampires.
It's, you know what? Everything he ever writes just feels bad. I don't want to say this is young adult, but it's, I'll send a link later. We will talk about this one offline. Maybe we'll start a book club for real and read it together. It literally reads like the lyrics to a song of his. So we're gonna stay focused. This is only an hour-long show. The last book we have in this round, The Justice Writers by Chuck Norris. If you thought Chuck Norris has gone his whole life without writing a book, you'd be very wrong. He's written several. Take that for what you will. Brittany, you have gone from 0 points to 11 in this thing. You're doing well. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to get first crack at this. How many pages do you think Chuck Norris's book is? I will tell you this. It is less than Prince Harry's book, but more than Pete Wentz's book.
I completely forgot how many Pete Wentz's was. But okay, I remember. Okay, I'm gonna guess 242.
What are you thinking? You were in the lead. Now you're somehow in last from this one. Need a big play right here.
Let's keep it at 300.
Okay. All right, Daniela, what do you got? You're in the lead now.
All right, you said it's more than Prince Harry's?
Less than Prince Harry's, more than Pete Wentz's.
Of course, I forgot.
My plan worked.
Yeah. Say 395.
All right. The Justice Writers by Chuck Norris is exactly 304 pages.
Dang.
Yay.
I feel like it was a good one.
So
That's a fun round. I always
That's
love that.
awesome. Now I gotta
Also,
go
I'm
pick
just
up that
looking in the
book.
chat. Wait a second. Prince Harry did a late night naked swim race against Michael Phelps?
What?
That's news, and that better be in the book. I wonder who won.
If that's in the book, I am gonna read it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to get that from the library now. I don't
Wait,
want to buy it.
I bet there's like fan fiction.
There's gotta be.
You think it's part of another book
It's at
just
the
put
end.
in there? They were like, we gotta fill. All right. So at the end of 2 rounds, man, this one escalated. No, it's Ryan Lochte. Oh, I don't want to read his. I don't care about Ryan Lochte. He's no fun. Yes,
Yeah, Michael
and
Phelps smokes weed. He's cool.
yeah, Ryan Lochte. Yikes! I don't. Nobody likes Ryan Lochte. Yeah. Anyway, after 2 rounds, we are tied at first between Brittany and Daniela. Andy hot on their trail with 1 point away with 12. Man, oh man, that escalated quickly. So here's what we're gonna do before we get into our final round. The first thing we're gonna do is, oh boy, I gotta reveal the second of 3 prizes that our winner will be receiving tonight. You know, if you're in a horror movie, it's inevitable. You gotta be able to see and you gotta be able to run. And man, you want to make sure when you are running full speed away from the killer and making sure you don't fall over anything, you have comfortable support, which you will get from these socks. These lovely, lovely no-show socks. They will keep you ventilated. They will keep you warm. They will keep you cool when it's too hot. It's perfect. And, you know, if things get too bad, you can take it off and throw it at the killer.
I thought Justin was giving away a pair of his sneakers.
Absolutely not. Never. Well, maybe one day. Maybe one day. But it is time for our second redemption round. And this will go to the person in last place, which, wouldn't you know it, that just happens to be Andy. All right, Andy, same rules as before with Daniela. You'll have about 20 seconds here to speak on a topic of my choosing. From that point, the audience will decide in the chat whether you deserve points or whether you shall receive no points. As I have said a couple times already, it's October. It's time, if you haven't already, to start thinking about Halloween costumes. It's one of those things that's on my mind all year, but then I never really commit to anything until the last minute. If 20 seconds, could you please tell us what is a good costume we should looking forward to maybe doing this year, and what's one we should avoid at all costs? The time begins whenever you're ready.
Okay. The one you should avoid at all costs is obviously the Titanic submersible that collapsed. Definitely avoid that at all costs. Now I would say the one that you should definitely dress up as is I would say the pastry from season 2 of The Bear. Like the one
The cannoli?
Yeah, the cannoli. You need to dress up as that. And if you do not have cannolis on you, I'm sorry. Bye. Bonus points if you run in with like in your cannoli costume with a slice of Pequods to the party. That's all I have to say. That's my choice.
I guess I got to start season 2 of The Bear immediately to get those references.
Man, yes,
you do.
please go.
It's warm out. I try and get outside.
Trust
You
me.
got time.
This will be a good winter watch for you. This will.
All right, because I was gonna say I just watched season 1 like in the spring. Anyway,
Yeah.
poll is up now. Everybody in the chat, throw your votes in. I'll come to the rest of our contestants. Brittany, costume to avoid and costume you should consider doing this year.
I feel like people would say, I guess I'm gonna make it about no, okay, wait, sorry. I was confused in my brain. Okay. I feel like people would be like, Barbie and Ken's gonna be overdone, but I don't care. I want everyone should be doing Barbie and Ken. I want everyone in the world to be doing Barbie and Ken. And like you can do Alan if you want, that's fine. Actually I said that like I didn't like Alan. I did love that character. But what should you not do? I don't know. Maybe Oppenheimer? We're talking Barbie. I don't know. Like, don't dress up as anything from Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I see that. I can see that. Daniela, what about you? What do you think? One to avoid and one you should consider this Halloween season.
You know what? I love Halloween so much, and I always try to make my own costumes and things like that. So as much as I love the Barbie movie, I would kind of say probably avoid that because yeah, you might run into so many people that are dressed like you. One that was like a runner up for me and was a runner up, I say, because I'm not going to do this, but it was such a good idea. It was actually Oppenheimer. I was thinking Oppenheimer and Einstein. So like I would be Einstein, and then like me and the person that's dressed up as Oppenheimer, my boyfriend, would be like making out at a bar. So like that would be just so like, see, like, can you imagine like people walking by that like that? Perfection.
Okay, Daniela can do Oppenheimer in my book.
Yeah. Bonus points if Sufjan's song starts playing.
There you go.
I just laughed that Daniela and I had quite literally the exact opposite answer.
I've had the same thought because I'm like, you know what? Ken's gonna be so overdone, but I still kind of want to do it. I still kind of want to rollerblade into a bar just for shits and gigs, just to piss people off.
Are you gonna yell? Are you gonna yell Sublime when you run into the bar?
Oh, you got to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, but I've also thought that like what would be very fun for me and very dumb, just because I want to do something very ridiculous. There was the first time Taylor Swift showed up to a Chiefs game. There's the rumor that she was taken out on the popcorn cart. I want to be the popcorn cart.
That's great.
I kind of want to be the popcorn cart and open like a little door, and there'd be like a little Taylor Swift in there.
Oh gosh, that'd be awesome.
Would be very dumb and very fun for me. Hey Val, in the Shadow Realm, what about you? What are you thinking?
Well, so Michael and I are gonna be Midge and Alan, so we're going the Barbie route, but a little bit.
I want to do Alan. Alan's fun.
Alan's great.
Yeah, and Michael is Alan, so it's perfect.
Very much an Alan.
Yes. Yeah. And you'd be amazed, maybe not, but there are so many Alan shirts on Amazon. Like, there's literally like 8,000 of them. So if anyone needs one, they're there.
They're begging people to be Alan this year. They're like, come on, somebody. For the love of God, we can't take them back. All right. That was a fun discussion. That was a good way to delay the tension because Andy, my friend, you did sway the favor of the chat. You will receive points. How many points to be exact? 4.
Oh,
2
wow.
from both of your opponents.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wait.
Don't thank me. Thank the chat.
Wait, do you take points away from?
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Stupid game. It's a stupid game, my friend.
Like Brittany said, she doesn't know how numbers work, so I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
I
love
the wildest twist in the game, but can I just say, the person who historically ends up in this spot somehow never wins. I don't know if you've noticed this, Val, but this happens every time.
It's almost so always weird. The person in last who wins.
It always is the kiss of death. So don't throw in that towel just yet, Brittany. There's still hope as we go into the final round. Yeah. Also, Evan in the chat keeps saying, let her steal. You know what? 1 point to Brittany, just because I love a good bit. We're going to let her steal. She steals 1 point.
Hell yeah.
All right, friends, we are ending with a stupid game, stupid prizes classic, one of my personal favorites, What Happens in Florida. Here's how this is gonna work. I will read to you a news article headline. All you gotta do is tell me whether it happened in Florida or not. Sound good? All right. There is a catch, because of course it is. This is stupid game, stupid prizes. I will need you all to wager an amount of points. Now, how much do you have to wager? Your score. You can wager as much of your score as you wish. Now, one last caveat. You have to get the exact right amount of questions that you say you're going to get. So if you say you're going to get 3 out of 5, you can't get 2. You can't get 4. You can't get 5. You got to get that exact right number in order to get your points. Stupid, right?
There's like gotta be some statistics around this too, that if I was a numbers person, I'd do real fast right now.
Thankfully, we have not had any mathematicians on the show that I know of. Well, I think we had one.
No, you definitely did.
Yeah. Did they win?
No. They bet everything on getting 5 right twice.
That's right. Shout out to Dylan. All right. It's time to get some wagers, friends. Daniela, you were in last place, so I will start with you. How many points out of 11 would you like to wager? And how many of these 5 questions do you think you will get right?
I'm gonna wager 5 points,
Okay.
and I think I will get 3 out of 5. Right.
Sounds good. Putting it down. All right, Brittany. You got 12 points thanks to hashtag let her steal. How many
Yeah,
points would
thank
you like to wager? And how
Um,
many questions do you think you'll get right?
okay. I'm gonna wager 3 points. And I'm
Okay.
gonna say I'm gonna get what if I say 0 out of 5? I'm
I'll
gonna
let you do
say
it.
I'm gonna get
I'll let you do it if that's what you want to do. I
no
feel
no
like
no
I
no no
got
no. I had my AP Euro teacher in high school told us that if we could get a complete 0 on a test, he would give us 100% because you had to know it to get a complete 0. Okay, I'm gonna say 2 out of 5. I'm gonna get right.
I always say this now because I feel like I'm forever haunted by this. One of the first times we did the show,
This is the
my
first
friend
show.
Jared Chapman literally bet everything that he would get all 5 incorrect. And I said, you couldn't do that. And we made him pick. And then he proceeded to somehow get all of them wrong. And he would have won. And I will
Jared
forever feel
Chapman's my
bad.
neighbor.
What?
We see
Small
each other with
freaking.
our dogs all the time.
Well, tell him I said sorry again about the wager thing. I know it's been a year and a half, but it still haunts me. Still haunts me. Andy, you have 16 points to wager here. How many of those would you like to wager? And how many do you think you're going to get right out of 5?
Okay. I'm gonna wager 6,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to get all 5 right, just because I've lived in Florida twice in my life. So let's do it.
Advantage.
Ooh,
Yeah,
an expert. All
we'll
right. Well,
see.
best of luck to you all because you will be receiving a candle, those socks, and of course, when you're fighting a villain, you better have a weapon. You'll get this nice little chef knife.
Let's go.
I was right. There was going to be a knife.
Always. There's always a knife. It's spooky season. Ooh, candle almost fell, but I caught it. But it wasn't on camera, so no one cares. All right, let's do this thing. First one. Man arrested for trying to rob Waffle House with finger guns. Did this happen in Florida? Brittany, I'll come to you first because you've got the most amount of kind of headway here where you can get a couple wrong if you need to. What do you think?
I'm going to say true.
Okay. Daniela, what do you think? Did this happen in Florida?
Yeah, I think it did.
Okay. Andy, you got to get this one right in order to not lose 6 points.
You know what? I'm gonna say true because that does seem like something that would happen in Florida.
It seems like it because it did. Good job, everybody. All right. Next one. Man, I'm realizing there's a theme here. Man arrested trying to cross Atlantic Ocean in giant hamster wheel. Did this happen in Florida? Back to you, Brittany. What are you thinking?
How many did I say I was going to get right?
You said you were going to get 2 out of 5.
Okay, false.
Okay. Daniela?
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say true.
And Andy, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say true.
Okay. Well, this did in fact happen in Florida. Yeah, you're still in it. Good job. All right. Woman steals money from cheerleading business to pay for her Botox. Daniela, I'll come to you first. This time you have 2 right. You have to get 3. Did this happen in Florida?
My heart says that it did. So yeah, I'm gonna go with true.
Okay. Brittany, you said you had to get 2 right.
I'm going to say false because I don't know. Botox doesn't feel as Florida to me.
What state does Botox give you? I'm curious now.
I don't know. I feel like maybe California's cliche to say, but like I feel like because of Hollywood, the like numbers of Botox have to be more there, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Andy, once again, you must get this correct in order to not lose 6 points. Did this happen in Florida?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this is California behavior for sure. So false.
Okay. Well, I've got bad news for one of you. I think you guys can guess who. Andy, I'm sorry. That did happen in Florida, my friend.
Damn.
So you will lose 6 points. And just like that, the curse of going first place into this thing has reared its head again. But who knows? We'll see where we go here. There's still 2 left. All right. Florida man attacks Walgreens employee with Snicker bar. Did this happen in Florida? Daniela, you already have 3 correct, so you need to get these next 2 incorrect in order to receive 5 points.
Okay. I'm gonna say that this didn't happen. This sounds like Midwest behavior.
Fair enough. Brittany, you have to get one of these next 2 correct in order to receive 3 points. Did this happen in Florida?
Can you just read it one more time, please?
Sure thing. Florida man attacks Walgreens employee with Snicker bar.
Let's say true.
Okay. Andy, for shits and gigs, did this happen in Florida?
I'm gonna have to say true because it did say Florida man, and typically that's what every single Florida headline says. So true.
Man, what a fun time to realize you made that error as you're reading it out loud. Great job, everyone. I was like, it's right there in the thing. I'm like, you know what? We all deserve a freebie. We all deserve a freebie for that one. Woof. How'd that one sneak by? The one may never know. Well, this last one, I can promise you, there are no hints. There are no giveaways on this last one. But just to review, Daniela, you have to get this next one wrong on purpose in order to receive 5 points and win the game. Brittany, if you get this one wrong on purpose, you will receive 3 points and you'll come up just 1 point short. So you kind of need Daniela to get this wrong. Bear breaks into family screen porch, drinks 3 White Claws. Did this happen in Florida? Andy, I'll start with you because, just cause.
False.
Give him some time to think about it.
False. There's no bears in Florida.
Okay.
There are bears, but it's
bold claim.
Yeah, I would say false.
Brittany,
I have to get this correct or wrong?
You have to get this incorrect.
Okay. Then I'm going to say true.
Okay. Daniela, comes down to this. You got to get it wrong, my friend. Did this happen in Florida?
I'm going to say it did not happen in Florida.
Okay. My friends, this did happen in Florida, which means, I'm sorry, Brittany, you got that one wrong. And Daniela is our big winner tonight. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Man, the curse is real. Don't come into this last round with in the lead. It's curtains for you out here. It's fair. Also, I just saw in the chat, it didn't happen in Florida. It happened in the Atlantic Ocean. Touche to headline number 2. Touche. Technically, I guess it did. But what's done is done. We have a winner. We cannot go back and review it. There is no time. Players, thank you so much for playing. Before we get out of here, Brittany, hell of a time tonight. Hell of a run. You ran the gamut. You did a little bit of everything here. You were first, you were second, you were last. You did it all. Is there anything you want to say or shout out or mention or plug before we get out of here?
Is this because I'm the loser? Did I get to do this, or is that Brandon?
You're not a loser. What do you mean? You just didn't win tonight's prize.
Anything? Wait, what was the question?
Anything you want to shout out or plug before we get out of here? This is, your chance.
I'm not really working on any. I'm just working on stand up around town. So, if you guys need a stand up to do a show, book me because I got a good 15-20 minutes. So, hit me up, baby.
Give them the Instagram handle.
Silly. Oh yeah.
Where can they see your material?
My Instagram handle. I do have a few little bits on there. My Instagram handle is Brittany Handler, BRITTANY, and then Handler like Chelsea. Not related because I'd be much more successful as a comedian. And my dog's Instagram is Lilith the Hound if you want to follow her.
Ooh, love a dog account. Andy, my man, second place, real close. Flew a little too close to the sun on that Florida knowledge, my man. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to shout out before we get the heck out of here?
It's been a pleasure. I do have something to shout out. I have two things, if that's okay.
Perfect. Go for it.
First thing is I am a part of a podcast. I do a lot of like the tech part of it. So like filming, it's called OTR Debate. It is a podcast where lawyers, Orlando, Moochie, and then my friend they all have a friendly debate on any topic in pop culture and infuse like law into it. So it's a lot of fun. And then my next thing is I'm a cinematographer and I'm currently filming a TV pilot called Hunted. So I'm very excited. It's about supernatural creatures and a really, really corrupt police force that hunts them in the city of Chicago. So look out for that whenever it comes out.
Hell yeah, dog. Sounds good. All right, Daniela, our big winner tonight. You'll be getting some socks, a candle, and a knife, and you also get the floor now to plug or shout out anything you want.
I just want to shout out that I'm so excited that I have my outfit to give out trick or treats. The socks, perfect. The candle is going to set the mood, and the knife. I mean, we're in Chicago, so I gotta be careful. Oh, and then let me plug. I'm actually part of the Voice of Goddesses Thursday night. What's the word? A rec league team. Those friggin' cats.
A bunch of friggin' cats. Close.
A bunch of friggin' cats. I'm sorry. I'm new to the team, so I'm still trying to remember the name. But yeah, come check me out at IO.
Yep, 9 p.m. on Thursdays.
9 p.m. Yeah.
Val knows. She's all knowing up there. Val, you got anything you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Beyond what we've already talked about and coming to see a bunch of friggin' cats on Thursdays, you can also go to IO on Fridays and see Improvised Decom. Starting in October, it's moving from 8 p.m. to 7 p.m. And it'll be a tight 45-minute show, so you'll have your whole night ahead of you still, but come and enjoy us first.
Hell yeah. Sounds good. I feel like 7 o'clock was the original Disney Channel original movie time here anyway, right?
Yeah, it feels very appropriate.
8, 7 Central.
Yeah.
8, 7 Central, yeah. Checks out. The math checks out. Well, we've done a lot of math. We've done a lot of guessing. I've got some prizes to give away on behalf of myself, the contestants, Val in the Shadow Realm. Thank you for watching Stupid Games, Stupid Prizes here on the Trident Network. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe. If you've thought, man, if this show can make it on the Trident Network, maybe I've got an idea for a show and I can put it up. Man, you were in the right place. I bet in a couple seconds, you'll probably see a link that could give you more information on the Trident Network and how to reach out if you want to get involved in any way. Until that point, I will see you next month because we will be back on, Val, correct me if I'm wrong, November 6th is our next show. Nailed it. Hell yeah. Sublime. All right. That's enough of me talking and sweating in this suit. I gotta go. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.